Hello and welcome back to Will's World, where we don't just have one obsession, we have 100. And today's obsession, excuse the lighting, is going to be talking about the new Ninja Kidz Mighty Morphin Power Rangers trailer that dropped this week, and obviously the backlash that has come with it. So, as a complete, unknowledgeable fan of Ninja Kidz, when the news broke earlier this year and we started to get behind the scenes photos and everything like that, I was just really excited. I just thought, this is something that I think Power Rangers needs currently, having not had any new media for a while now. And, I kind of obviously did a bit of research and found out what Ninja Kidz were, and obviously just thought they were amazingly talented, and it was a great thing to do for Power Rangers at the time. And I think similarly, this is another great time for them to come back together and, I don't know, finish their story. I believe, like I say, I haven't watched all of the episodes. However, I watched DTV's video and he explained a little bit more about where this new series / film, whatever it is, I can't get clarification yet, is going to fit into that storyline. And I was really hooked by it, to be honest. And so kind of was looking forward to it anyway. I really enjoyed some of the kind of character designs. I love the Megazord design. I have to say, I actually didn't think I would think the difference in the face would be something I would go for, but I think it actually looks like a very sleek, modern version. The Z costume, I know Rita was in the original series, and that looks like a great costume. Finster, the suits, which I believe have been made by a Power Rangers Sentai fan, Toku J, is it? They look awesome. I mean, what better way of honouring the original suits, but also for all those 90s kids or Power Ranger fans, MMPR fans, where every cartoon illustration on toys and everything had the dino symbol, and obviously it's there. It's not like visible all the time, but it's there, and I think that's a great way of doing it. And so yeah, obviously all the behind the scenes photos, I just thought, you know what, this is something to be excited about as a Power Rangers fan, because let's face it, we haven't had a whole lot recently. And obviously it's licensed, Playmates, Hasbro, whoever have allowed them to do it. I think the question of how much budget they were given has been called into account, and let's face it, it's probably nothing really in comparison to most TV series and maybe some huge YouTubers production values and the rest of it. But to be fair, I mean, I watched the trailer when it dropped this week. Well, I was struggling to find it at first because I saw all the news for it, and I was just like, right, I'm going to find this and watch it for myself. I didn't want to. I saw a video drop, and it was someone saying, "Oh, this is AI rubbish" and all the rest of it. And so I didn't want to just watch that video straight away because, even though I feel like I know my own mind, it's so easy to get influenced these days by other people's opinions. And so I wanted to kind of leave it until I watched the trailer. And I couldn't find it anywhere. So the way I eventually ended up watching it, I think, was on DTV's channel, on a video he did, a breakdown, and I think I watched dozens as well. And yeah, I maybe I'm just not that AI savvy. It's probably true, and I'm not like the best at picking up on what is AI and what's not. But to me, that was irrelevant. It was a fun thing to watch. It looked interesting. It looked gripping. It looked like something that I could really get behind. I mean, maybe the thing was with like Ninja Kidz, because I wasn't aware of them before, and I didn't watch the original show. I maybe would have done had I known about it. But this obviously is they're older, they're more grown up, and I think this is a great kind of in between for fans of Ninja Kidz and also Power Ranger fans in general who, like I said, are starved at the moment for Power Rangers content. Excuse me. So that's my opinion on the trailer. I think it looked fantastic. I couldn't tell until people pointed out the AI in it. But yeah, we'll talk about that now and the whole backlash of it. And I think, let's just face it, like, guys, it's got out of hand. It's just insane. I mean, why do people feel the need to be so negative about something that they clearly care about? Do you know what I mean? This is not some huge company that don't give a crap about the characters that they're creating and just want, to make money off it. These are people who care. They wouldn't have done all the original Ninja Kids and put the effort into that and then gone out of their way to do this if they didn't care. And I think another point that illustrates that is Ethan, who I believe plays the Blue Ranger. Sorry if I got it wrong, man. Like I say, I'm still new to it. But he's been commenting on people's videos, and that is somebody who cares. Do you know what I mean? If it was a big conglomerate corporation, you can't imagine the CEO of Hasbro or whatever going and commenting on a video on the Power Rangers Reignition line, the AI again, AI in the new Reignition TV show. Although people are saying it's minimal and stuff. You can't imagine him going on there and trying to defend, the backlash from that, saying it's not any different and all the rest of it. This guy, Ethan, he has gone on and defended himself on, and also thanked other people who've done positive videos. And that, to me, it signifies somebody who genuinely cares. And I think that goes for everybody involved in this project. And so I kind of came to the conclusion that, maybe the people that are moaning about all of this, they're potentially not even the target audience. The clue is in the title. This is Ninja Kids. And I know, like I just said, obviously there's going to be other people who are interested in it, such as me and other 90s kids and other Power Ranger fans over the years. And yeah, that's great. But, it's not going to be explicitly for those people. It's going to be for kids. It's not for Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers apologists. It's not for Super Sentai Ultras. It's for kids. And, let's face it, if I was watching this as a kid or a late teen even, maybe, at the time, kids are more savvy these days, but a lot of younger kids won't be able to discern what is AI and what's not. And second thing, a lot of the kids just really won't care. It's not about that. Ninja Kids will succeed or fail, not on the use of AI, but on storytelling, on characters, on visualizations, even including AI. That's going to be what it makes or break it, not anything to do with the use of AI in their videos. And people are just harsh. At the end of the day, these are still, I don't want to guess their age, but I'm assuming they're young adults, maybe now, still teenagers. It's hard to tell. They all look so kind of grown up in their own way. And like I say, it's been a long time since I kind of have seen anything really that is exciting, and I'm excited. Victor, is it Victor? Zictor? The guy who they took inspiration from VR Troopers, who turned into Grimlord. I think that's a fantastic character plot device. Having Lord Zed morph or turn into Zed. Why not take from other tokusatsu, is it? I can't pronounce it right, maybe. Why not take from some of those elements and incorporate it? And maybe it is, it makes sense because, Rita's a human in the suit. Maybe having Zed as like a human who transforms, or an alien who masquerades as a human into Zed. I think that's a great way of doing it. I love the Morph sequence, something new, something different, but at the same time familiar. The fight scenes are great, exceptional for what they are, considering, these are Ninja Kids, or were Ninja Kids. And that to me, I think, will be the main selling point, because, at the end of the day, that's excellent. I'm just kind of rambling now, but I wanted to make this video because, as somebody who is a creative person, yes, we all need to take constructive criticism, and that's, the hardest part of being a creator. However, a true creator and a true someone who cares about it, it's gonna hurt a little bit, but they're also, gonna try and, who knows what they're doing behind the scenes now to address these issues, or potentially, just improve them in some way. But I just think, people need to lay off them a little bit, and remember that they are young people, and the adults behind it as well, include, they all care about this project. You know what I mean? They're probably not making a heck of a lot of money from it. And that's the key thing for me. Do people care about what they're making? Because if they do, then it's going to end up being great. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I haven't been doing a lot of videos. It's been a very stressful home life at the moment. So I just wanted to make this video though because I can't wait personally to watch it. I'm going to watch it with my daughter, and yeah, I'm excited for it. So yeah, if any guys watching from Ninja Kids, keep up the good work. Don't let people get you down. I can't say the word I was going to say, famous quote, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.